everyone, this is Aakanksha Tyagi. I am the founder of Global Women Pneumoc League, EduMind Solutions and Talopedia. And I am here today to unveil the success mantras from the holy book Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagwad Geeta. Yes, you hear it right. Today we are going to talk about the verses that are so pure and the very mantra of success. The secret of success is hidden in the verses of this Bhagavad Gita. So I am here to let you know about the verses and their real meanings with a deep insight to Bhagavad Gita. So friends, what better month it can be than this pious month of Lord Krishna? Yes. So when we talk about Krishna, the first thing that comes to my mind is an expert psychologist, a warrior, a friend, a strategist, and he was the one who pulls Arjun from that mindset of anxiety, stress and depression of not doing his karma. Yes, karma is action over here. So there is a very important and common verses of all. You may have read it in many of the stories, you may have heard it in many of the spiritual talks, and you may have seen it in the books as well. Yes, it's from chapter number 2 and the verse number 47. And this verse says, Karmanya vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachan karma phal hetu bhurma te sangostva karmanya. Karmanya vadhikaraste. Karmanya vadhikaraste. What do you think? What is the meaning of this word? Let's try to break this word. Karmanya vadhikar. Adhikar. So it says, Krishna says to Arjun that you have the right to do your duty. You have the right to perform your action. So when you are a doer, you need to become a doer. Perform your actions thinking about what you are doing at that moment. Ma phaleshu kadachan. Now, phaleshu is phal, the result, the consequences, kadachan. You're not entitled to your fruits. Well, if I am doing my action, why am I not entitled to my fruits? The results, the consequences. Why? Well, let's try to understand the second line now, and then I'll make you understand what does it mean in clarity. और जो ये दूसरी लाइन है वो ये कहती है कर्म फल हेतु भूर्मा ते संगोस्व कर्मणि. दूसरी लाइन बहुत ही प्यारी है, बहुत ही डीप है. Please try to understand this. Don't attach yourself to the result of the work that you are doing, the action you are doing, as you need to put 100% effort to the action that you are doing. And if the focus is on the result, the consequence, the fruit of what you are doing, then you're not going to put 100% effort in that action of yours. Isn't it beautiful what Krishna says? This is a very much important and significant aspect of being a successful person. It's more inwards rather than outwards. It's not about competition. It's about just you. How focused you are. How you can bring your concentration to one place, that is into your work. Let's understand it from the mind thing. While I'm doing an action, and if I continuously, incessantly think about the result at that moment, will I be able to focus on my action during that time? Can I do my action dedicatedly? Can I be a doer? It takes a lot of time. And believe me, thinking is really exhausting than doing. Here Krishna emphasizes on doing your work dedicatedly, without any other thought coming into your mind. when you're completely into your work, you actually do it honestly, and the results can be super fantabulous. But if you're continuously thinking about the results, then your action at that moment of time, at the time of present scenario where you are working, that is affected by the thoughts that are coming to your mind while doing an action. Krishna says, the second line, Krishna says, the fruits, the results that you get while doing an action, you can devote those actions to me. This means, now, very beautiful lines, and please try to understand this, very beautiful lines. This means whatever the result is, positive or negative, don't think about the results. As we always say, failures are not the real failures. Failures are the step towards success. If you're not trying, if you're not doing an action, thinking about failure, you are a failure. But if you are doing something, and even if you fail, you are not a failure. Krishna says, focus more on your work, on what you do, rather than the result, the consequences. Don't think about that. If you think about the results, the consequences, your action is affected. And you may not get the desired, or not, let's not use the word desired, you may not get the result that you deserve for. So this is very simple and beautiful lines. Beautiful lines. It's more about being a doer rather than being a daydreamer. Simple, I'll just give you an example. If you think of becoming an author, you may talk to very popular authors. You may get insights from them. You may know, you may get how to publish a book. You may understand what is the content that you need to put into your book. But unless you start writing, can you become an author? Just by listening to a renowned author or a trainer? No, you cannot. You have to start working. Focus more on your actions, more on being a doer. So this is these verses are very important. When I went a little deep into Bhagavad Gita, then I realized it is just not a spiritual book, but the complete success mantra. Even if you are a working professional, a trainer, a coach, a strategist, a psychologist, an entrepreneur, these mantras are the foundation of every successful person. स्टूडेंट्स के लिए एक बहुत ही प्यारा एग्जाम्पल है जो मैं देना चाहती हूँ. जब वो लास्ट के कुछ दिन बचे होते हैं एग्जाम के लिए, स्टूडेंट्स कंप्लीटली अपनी बुक में एब्जॉर्ब हो जाते हैं कि नहीं, मुझे पास होना है, फेल नहीं होना है, मुझे पास होना है. और जिस टाइम पे आप बुक में पढ़ रहे होते हैं उस टाइम भी एक थॉट कंटिन्यूस चल रहा होता है दिमाग में, कहीं मैं फेल तो नहीं हो जाऊंगा. और वो जो थॉट जो कंटिन्यूसली चल रहा होता है उस टाइम की पढ़ाई को इफेक्ट करता है, और इसका रिजल्ट हम सबको पता है, राइट? सो सिमिलरली whatever you do, a trainer, an advisor, an image consultant, whatever you do, whatever work you are in, you need to focus on being a doer rather than a thinker. Thoughts are really exhausting. Focus more on your actions. Make a plan. Even if you fail, they teach you some lesson which you can take care of in future. Thank you everyone, and we'll be going with more and more of verses again, and let's try and understand and decode the mantras of being a successful person in life through the holy Bhagavad Gita. Thank you everyone. Jai Shri Krishna.